First guy we're going to catch up with today is Mr. Jeffrey Newell. And Jeffrey, have you felt any pressure coming into this weekend just because you're one of the best drivers at Port City Raceway, and with such a big event here, has it applied any pressure to you?
There's always more nerves and pressure, man. You just want to do good, and a lot of money on the line, and we're here. We're going to do our best. I think we're like 6th in points, so we'll see where we're at for the pole shuffle.
Talk a little bit about your preliminary night. You were able to lock into the A-Main with a 4th place finish, and obviously you don't want to finish 4th tonight. You want to win. There's going to be a lot of fast cars in front of you.
Yeah, we have to win, man. I mean, our prelim night, we were okay. We had a few problems happen. Stripped a right rear torsion arm, and we were lucky to just finish on and lock in, so made our work easy for this weekend.
Yeah, and do you know what you do yet if you won the race? You taking the KKM ride or taking the money?
I'll have to let my car owner choose that.
Well, Jeffrey, congratulations on locking in Thursday night. Good luck to you tonight.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Jeffrey Newell. Well, Jonathan Benson locked into the show. Jonathan, you got to the racetrack late last night. Whenever you got here late, I'm sure you were thinking, oh, man, we're behind the 8-ball, but it turned into a pretty good night.
Yeah, it did. I mean, thankfully these guys worked really hard to get the car ready, and yeah, I wasn't thinking it was meant to be. And then, of course, as the night progressed, and then to lock it in, it felt like all the the stars aligned for how the day kind of was going earlier.
How similar did it feel to racing a midget here?
I mean, man, they're just different. I mean, qualifying I wasn't any good, and it was just took that many laps to get the hang of it. And then just you're sitting in it different. The pedals are not positioned the same. So I mean, we're probably running faster lap times than we do in the midget, but just not having those laps and getting familiar with the car, it just took me those 5 or 10 laps to get back up the pace.
All right, we're asking all the young kids. You're an older guy, 33 years old. What are you doing to get hyped up for tonight? You have a special playlist?
Nope. I mean,
did you at least listen to something on the way here that you can tell us?
I mean, country, but no, I mowed the grass today and got on the tractor. I just built a new house, so we did some dirt work with the tractor. So that wasn't normal. That was just I had to do it.
What kind of country did you listen to?
Just anything new. I mean, I like old stuff, every once in a while, but I don't really have a favorite.
There you go. Try Cody Jeans. He's pretty good. Jonathan Benson. Cannon MacIntosh locked in on Thursday night. Cannon, that was your first night of the 10J chassis. Do you think going into your second night, you feel any better in the car? I mean, you're already pretty good on Thursday, though.
Yeah, it was good to get some learning experience out of the way there Thursday. Still kind of fresh to the micros, because it's been so long since I've been in them consistent. So, it was good to get that out of the way and build some momentum and, finish third there. We led some laps. We just weren't able to close it out. We struggled there towards the end of that race. We made some more adjustments, too, in the cockpit to try and get me a little more comfortable. We're just looking forward to tonight. We just got to be consistent and be patient. We got 67 laps, and obviously that pole shuffle to get us where we're going to start. So, just looking forward to it. These guys are working really hard, so I know I'll have a good car behind me. I just got to do my part.
How close attention did you pay last night to what the fast guys up front were doing?
Pretty close. I was just watching the way Dason and Christopher were kind of adapting to the track all night, and watching the way the top came in, because it was actually a little different than how it was Thursday. It was still around the top, but it was a little bit more tricky, it seemed like. So I just paid attention and seen some guys making changes too, just kind of see what we need to do to be perfect tonight. I'm sure these guys learned a little bit last night too, with Beeson running and Gordon and Wood. So we should have a good car tonight. These guys will get it dialed in.
Well, you got your gold chain. You got some cool shades. I don't know what brand they are, but they're cool. Any hype music or anything you don't want to get in your element for tonight?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of Lil Baby or some young boy.
Okay, you told us. Dason wouldn't tell us. He said it was too inappropriate, but I didn't know you're at least telling us the artist. Best of luck to you tonight, Cannon.
Thank you.
Cannon MacIntosh. Well, Brent Cruz, one of the lock-in drivers from last night on night number 2. Brent, you started back in 13th in that A-Main. You're going to be starting higher up tonight. Do you feel like starting higher up you might be in more contention for the victory?
Yeah, I hope so. We had a really good car last night. If we started a little bit better, I think we could have came in contention for a win. Dazen had a little bit on us, but we were pretty equal to Christopher. I probably should have done a little bit different things to get a slider down, but we were pretty good.
You felt like, it seemed like last night in your interview that you did after the races, you knew exactly what you needed to do to be better tonight.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can just bring the momentum from last night on to tonight, and I'm hoping to have a good race car again. We should have a good race car, and hopefully we'll be fast.
All right, what are you doing to get pumped and hyped up? Devin Michelle over here gave me some gum earlier. He said that's what he uses. Did he give you any of that, or you got something else going on?
Yeah, I'm going to get some momentum from him winning. I definitely wanted to at least match it, but we got a little momentum running into tonight, and hopefully I can get hyped up for a win.
Well, Brent Cruz riding momentum here on the final night of the KKM Giveback Classic at Port City. Well, Devin Miller, he ran second here on night number 1. And, Devin, this was a really big race for you. And we know you were really looking to put a lot of eyes on yourself as a driver. Do you feel like you did that on night number 1? And is there any pressure on you tonight?
Yeah, I definitely have to perform good tonight. It just started 2 nights ago, and I did pretty good. Ran second to Gavin. He was fast, so I'm going to have to step up my game.
You've been in this KKM Micro quite a bit this season. You seem to keep getting better and better and better. What's the biggest thing you feel like you've learned here as of late?
Just throttle control, know where the moisture is on the track. I mean, Keith taught me all of that, and I just have to thank him. Yeah, that's mostly it.
So now the question we're asking everybody tonight, what are you doing to get hyped up and get ready for a shot at $15,000 or a Chili Bowl ride? Devin Michelle, he was chewing some gum, gave me a piece here. You can have it. What are you doing to get hyped up?
I'm just looking at the track, trying to read the track and see what the track's doing. So, yeah, that's mostly it. Yeah.
All right, best of luck to you tonight, Gavin.
Thank you.
That's Devin Miller. Christopher Bell, runner-up finish last night. He's locked into the A-main tonight. Christopher, let's first off talk about the pole shuffle. You've ran quite a few Chili Bowl pole shuffles. Do you take a special approach going into a pole shuffle?
No, I mean, a lot of it is a start. You know, it's pretty short races, so whenever it gets single filed out, that's pretty much how it's going to be. So at the Chili Bowl, lane selection is really important, how you can get that launch if the top has grip or the bottom has grip. So we'll just have to pay attention to the racetrack and see where we want to be.
Yeah, we've seen you checking out the racetrack quite a bit when we've seen you here this weekend. And how does it compare this weekend to the past times you've ran here at Port City Raceway? Do you feel like it's different or more similar?
Yeah, I mean, it has similarities for sure, but it's changed a lot since I used to race micros here in the past. So it's definitely, I don't know, I feel like it's got more banking. Maybe it doesn't, but I feel like it's got a little bit more banking. And, yeah, I mean, the facility's changed probably more so than the racetrack.
All right, we're asking a lot of the young drivers this. This will ask you too. Anything you're doing special to get pumped up, prepared, hyped up for tonight?
I don't have to do anything different. I get pretty amped up to race no matter what.
Actually, I think you're just a stud and really talented. So best of luck to you tonight, man.
Thank you.
Christopher Bell looking for a KKM Giveback Classic victory. Night number 1 winner, G-Money, Devin Michelle. Devin, is this, in your opinion, the biggest race of your young career so far, having won on night number 1 and now a chance at $15,000 for you tonight?
It's definitely a big race, but, just got to keep the momentum going. Just looking at it like it's any other race, just like a normal race, just keep the momentum going.
You've ran really well here at Port City Raceway, swept the Donnie Ray Crawford Memorial here earlier in the year, and now won here Thursday night. What do you like about Port City?
It's just real small, and I love small tracks. Obviously, I come from Millbridge, and it's just that's the place breeds small stuff. But it's just cool little track. It's slick to the curb, and that's how I like it.
All right, doing anything special to get hyped up? Maybe listen to some hype music or eating some ice cream, something before the races start tonight?
Oh no, I usually just chew gum a lot, but I just kind of sit around by my trailer, hang out with my friends. I don't really do much.
What kind of gum you chew?
Mint. It's hold on. Extra. Just got a new pack today.
Oh, perfect.
There you
Sweet.
go.
Well, I've got my gum. I'm ready. Devin Michelle, he's ready too. Well, we talked to him yesterday. He was feeling good, and after last night, he's probably feeling even better. Dason Pursley, last night's A-main winner. Dason, first off, take me through last night. Were you as fast as you thought you'd be?
Yeah. I know Keith and everyone had the car really good, and like I said yesterday, it's usually up to the driver to do his job, and we should be running up front. So we were able to do that last night and had a really fun and good race with Christopher, and hopefully we'll do that tonight, but hopefully it's at the end of the 67 laps and we can put ourselves in that position to win the 15K.
I'd say there's a pretty good chance that it's going to be you and Bell battling for the win again tonight. Do you think anything about last night would be different if we were in the same scenario?
Hopefully Bell's a little bit slower than he was last night, to be honest, but no, I'm sure he'll be really good and get his car a little bit better also. And it's a long race, a long 67 grueling laps, so probably our cars will look not as fast early on, and then we'll get better and better through the race. So it's just part of these long races, and hopefully we'll be at the end of the 67 laps top 3.
What's your pre-race ritual for tonight to get pumped up?
I just usually listen to my music and have my AirPods in and get focused and stay to myself and try to get in the zone. I feel like that's separates a lot of people here, and hopefully I can do that tonight and see if it'll work again.
What's on the playlist?
I can't really say a couple of those songs, but no, it's cool, and I like listening to music, and I just started getting fond to it. So I can't say what's on them, but maybe if you text me, I can send you my playlist.
All right, maybe doing that. I mean, I've heard you sing on some of those JBL videos, so you're a pretty good singer. That's Dason Pursley. He was last night's winner. We'll see what he can do tonight.